So just give it a little bit of a wipe down of the benches in the garage and a bit of a sweep out and things. Tidy up. Sort a few things out, and while I was doing that, I found this tin of paint which not 100% where it came from. It might have come from Low Fell, or the previous owner might have left it or something. It's like a gloss duck egg. So I mean, that back door was a bit scruffy. So I've given it a coat, but I'm not sure. I mean, I think it looks like it needs 2 coats. Basically, the back of it was the original colour, but on the outside it was all scruffy. But it's like this duck egg blue thing at the minute. So it definitely needs another coat. It's like it really absorbed it a lot, even though it's gloss. The door, it was like a sort of. Anyway. I put a couple of extra nails in, hang a few more things and all that up there, out of the way. And the other thing I did, oh, you can see the sunflower growth as well, yeah, is to give the car a really good clean on inside and outside. Took quite a while. It's currently 26 degrees Saturday afternoon. And I had this other stuff which is like an engine degreaser which had come from Eve's mum, and I couldn't sell it on eBay because it's like half opened. So I thought, well, when I opened the engine, it's absolutely filthy, oil and muck and all that over it. And I used it and I cleaned it all off, and it's brilliant. It works fantastic. I couldn't believe it. So now if you're touching things, you don't get oil all over your hands, because it like you sprayed it on. Leave it for a few minutes, and then just wipe it off with with water, wet cloth. Just wipe a few times, wipe, rinse it off, and it came up. So all of it was previously, it was like this, or like thick oil, all of our stuff. And now this is all cleared off. So you can you can touch things and that without getting oil all over your hands, muck and filth and that. All this was totally caked over. I should have showed you before and after, but I didn't know it was going to work really. I was just getting on with it. Anyway, yeah. So it's taken us most of the day to, do the car. Mary helped us a bit with the outside, with the inside, hoovered it out and all that, cleaned everything out, wiped it down, and then tidied out the garage, swept it out. Things like that. We'll go and have a look at the temperature. That's massive, that foxglove at the back there. I mean, it's probably taller than me. Yeah, it's taller than me. It's nearly 7 foot. I'll have to measure it properly later. Strawberries are getting on. There's some big fat ones here. Look at that. Look at that one. That's pretty much ready to pick. Quite fat strawberries. But this one, interestingly, hasn't done much, and that was the one I should have just chucked it all out. Really, it had those grubs. Yeah, I wiped them all. I got rid of them all, shook them all off, and planted them. But maybe they're still infested. They have done really badly. The things that eat the roots. Yeah. The ones are okay, but that's definitely the best ones there. We'll have a look at the temperatures. So don't forget we're in the shade here, so it's like the temperature like in a Stevenson screen. So I think it's 26.0 at the minute. Oh yeah. This is all needs trimming now, because it's like grown out a lot, really greened up and grown out. You can see the light, you can hardly see it under there because it's just grown out so much, the little spotlight. So it needs trimming back. But a bit reluctant to do when it's so dry. Might affect the growth, the regrowth. So I might wait a bit until some rain is forecast and do it just before then. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. This was this stuff here. This got off Eve's mum. I'd never used anything like it before in my life because we'd ever think you'd bother cleaning the engine out. But I thought, well, I can't sell it. It's half used, you know. So just give it a few sprays and it worked pretty well. Pretty good, that, yeah.